Guys, welcome to Celebified. I'm Danny Hoyt, and today my guest is Violett Beane, who plays Jesse Quick on The Flash. How are you, first of all?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, how are you doing with all this? Is like some big stuff just happened on the show. How is the fan reaction? How are you holding up? Can you hold your excitement? Tell me everything.
Okay. Well, first of all, the fans are fantastic. Mm-hmm. They make it so easy, and I'm never like afraid to do my job because they're so supportive. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, I tweeted out today. I'd tweet me questions, and there was like, bam, 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 like questions.
Yeah, they're like, tell me more, tell me more.
Love
Yeah, it's awesome. And so, I mean, hopefully the writers see that, and we keep going with it.
Well, when you started the show, did you have any idea how big?
No, that's the thing. Oh, well, first of all, my manager asked me if I had a passport, and I was like, yeah, totally, it's up to date, like no big deal. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just check, and it was totally expired. Yeah.
And then you booked the role.
And then I booked the role, and I was like, oh my God, I have to go. Yeah. And so I drove to Dallas. I waited like 4 hours, and then I didn't have my ID. And the lady was like, I'm sorry, we can't give this to you. And I like literally started crying.
And then you turn on your quickness.
And I was like, I'm an actor, thank you very much. And I started crying, and she was like, okay, fine.
Wait, literally you use your acting skills to get a new passport to be on the show.
Yes!
That is amazing. I love that. Okay, so wait, fans have to know. I'm going to dive right into a spoiler-ish question.
Yes.
When will we see your speed manifest itself? Because Jesse Quick, this has to happen.
Right.
Soon.
I mean, I don't even know yet. That's the thing, is like we never know these kinds of things. They don't tell us our arc, and some actors really like that, actually.
Really?
I don't.
No. Okay, you don't like it?
No, sometimes it's nice because then you don't know where your life personally is going.
Sure.
So it's kind of nice. You don't know where your character is going, but I'm hoping this season.
Okay.
That's like I really hope, if anything, I can like put on a suit.
Yes,
and,
well, that's my next question.
Yes.
What do you want the suit to look like?
Okay,
or have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I'm
assuming it's gonna be maroon because the Flash.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I just hope it is sexy and stylish.
Is it very tight?
It will be. I already know it will be. Everything they make is so tight.
Are you nervous about running on camera sometime?
Yes, because
I saw you say you think you have an awkward run.
It is so awkward.
What's an awkward? Describe an awkward run to me.
It's just like, have you seen that scene in Friends with Phoebe where she's like, Meh! It's like that.
Superhero.
It is like like no.
You're gonna have to get like a special running instructor.
Yes, I mean Grant does green screen runs, and he just looks so suave. He's like.
So going back to when you were learning how to basically bring this character to life, did you go back, like, had you already read the comics? Did you go back and watch season 1? What did you do to come up to speed?
Yeah,
no
so I watched a few episodes, I did the audition. When I booked it, I went to a comic book store and I bought a few Jesse Quick stuff.
Did you tell the guys who you were?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
Did they flip?
And they freaked out. Well, they were like, why? Jesse Quick, like, people don't ask for that. And I was like, and they were like, I know she just got cast. And I was like, yeah, well, you know.
Did they take pictures with you? Like,
yeah, they did.
They did.
Cool. Yeah, they were really happy. I'm glad I went in there, and it was like a little Austin bookstore. Like they were sweet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and then outside of the show, I know you're crazy talented, and you studied theater and all these things, and then acting just kind of like was the next logical path for you.
Yeah.
And things just are happening. You have a film coming out at South by. You have a couple of them, but one, Tower. Can you tell everybody about this in short?
Yeah, so Tower is a documentary about the UT shooting in 1966, and it was actually the first major school shooting in the world. And so at the time, I mean, when the shots were fired, no one knew what was happening. They thought maybe it was fireworks or something. You know, you don't just jump to a gun when it's never happened before. And I think that this project is, you know, it's going to be really important. The movie itself doesn't really touch on gun control. It's sort of takes a neutral stance on that. But the woman that I'm playing, Claire Wilson, she and I both are very pro-gun control. We don't have a release date yet, but I'm hoping that, you know, it's been on a bunch of movies not to miss at South by lists.
Okay.
So it's got some buzz, it's got some hype. So I'm hoping they'll get a good distribution and then people can watch it and
Well, congrats on everything.
Well, thank you.
Fingers crossed for season 3.
Fingers
guys,
crossed.
tweet all the writers. You guys can catch Violett on CW's The Flash. For Violett, I'm Danny and Celebified. We'll see you next time.
Bye.